Jay, real quick, I've been sober for 2.5 years, so I just wanted to say solidarity, brother.
Congrats, Rob. See,
this is. I can't quit drinking. I like going out too much.
Oh,
I'm like a booze bag.
Hey,
I'd be cracking a natty ice right now. It's Friday. I'm on an alcoholic's high. I can't wait to get out of here and just tear it up.
No. I mean, just once in a while. Right?
I lost my 2-year-old last Friday for a little bit, but that was nothing.
Yeah, that's all right then.
I'm married. I'm still married.
Yeah.
What was your rock bottom moment?
I mean, there's few. I mean, there's been a lot of different things that I've. I mean, there's few. I mean, there's been a lot of different things that I've got were pretty bad, but I would say it was really. I feel like the time where it was for me, where it sort of, and it was during Christmas. I was staying in Huntington Beach with this girl, and we had no heat, no electric or anything. We didn't pay any of the bills, so everything was shut off, and we were gonna get kicked out of the apartment. Like they were like, look, you have another month at the most. But anyway, Christmas came and we were at our house, and I remember we had no money for drugs. We had no money for anything. And I was like pissing. There was no lights, and the bathroom was upstairs, so I was like pissing in this big bucket in the kitchen. So there's like a big bucket of piss in there. There's like
Mazzy, you can relate.
There was like 30 syringes all over the place because we would throw them like over here, but they'd miss the garbage and they'd be on the ground. And it was pretty gross. And we needed candles to light the thing, and we both nodded out, and the couch set on fire. Like, I woke up, and literally the whole armrest of the couch was in flames. And I'm like, get up, and then I'm like trying to find a bucket with water, and there's piss, and I'm like, it was pretty gross, and so it was it is funny.
He's alive. It's funny because he's alive. You're laughing now. If he died, then you can't laugh.
Yeah.
If the people die, you can't laugh. But
it is funny now. I mean, I can't laugh at it now because it is a sad. And I remember too, the dealer I had was the same guy that I'd go to all the time, and you know, I'd always be like $3 short or $4 short, and he'd always like, no. But I remember when Christmas time, we had just enough to get just a little bit, and he's like, I forget what he said exactly, but he gave us free dope, a nice chunk of dope, and crack for Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
For free. And it was for. And the saddest thing is, you could have gave me a brand new car, but it wouldn't have amounted to that shit. This was the best Christmas present.
Bag of $100,000. Every line. Dope.
Yeah, it was like the best present. It really was, and that's like where my mind was at. And I was like, this is awesome. Someone just gave me, you know, a brand new, whatever, iPad, but it didn't matter.
You got to be pumped that so many people are in your corner. I mean, everyone's so pumped that you're doing great. They want you to do great. They love you. You're hilarious.
Hello, Eric.
Hey, how you doing?
What's up, Eric?
Not much. A quick question for Jay. How was it working on the movie The Feast?
You know what? It was it was fun, but it was fast. I was there like 3 days, I think. You know, I went there the one day. They put the prosthetic face on, and we were supposed to shoot, and I didn't even get to shoot. But anyway, I was there that day, and then I shot like 2 other days. But it was fun. It was cool to sort of watch the director work, and you know, I worked with some cool people. This girl Navi Rawa and Baltazar Getty. It was fun. It was good. It was a good couple days, but it was quick.
Jay Mewes is our guest. He'll be with Kevin Smith tonight at the Wilbur Theater. A texter says LB's rock bottom was giving oral to a man for a double down. That was right outside KFC.
For a car bomb.
Hello, Al.
Hey, good morning.
What's up?
Good morning, Jay. Jay, let me ask you a question. Do you think you'd ever do anything outside your genre? Or do you think you'd do a movie outside of Kevin?
Outside of Kevin.
Yeah, you know, I've just done a bunch. I just did a movie called K11 where I play a dude that's K11 is a section of like a Los Angeles jail where like transgenders and you know, people that can't survive in the general population.
People who need protection.
Yeah, like so.
Molesters.
It's where Robert Downey Jr. was.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like that or the transgender and stuff. And it was all about that. But I played a prisoner, and I was dating the head sort of person that ran that prison who sold the drugs, and it was a transgender. It was a woman who played a man playing a woman. So it was a different role for me. I did a movie with Harvey Keitel called The Last Godfather, where I played Vinny the mobster.
Cool.
And you know, so I did a TV show, and it's been 2 seasons now. I just won a Gemini, which I'm excited about. For Todd in the Book of Pure Evil, you can get that on iTunes, and it's on FearNet on Tuesdays. But we did this 2 seasons so far. And it got nominated for 8 Geminis, which is like the Canadian Emmy.
Oh, right.
You know, so I was excited about that, and hopefully there'll be a season 3. But I play a different character in that. I played Jimmy the janitor, who sort of is a mentor to the main character of the show and stuff. So yeah, man, definitely. And my next, hopefully, I really want to play like a Hannibal Lecter character, American Psycho, is sort of my next goal, if possible. We'll see. I feel like I could play a creepy guy easily, because I'm not creepy.
Yeah.
When you're trying to make out with chicks.
Yes.
The only way to try to make out with chicks.
People whisper in some smelling girls' hairs at
When you're all
the local bar.
hopped up on AIDS.
The local bar. So who has the biggest accent here, you think? Boston accent?
I'm pretty bad. Mine's bad.
Marbles? Can you say
What do you want me to say?
Marbles?
Marbles?
Marbles.
My buddy's mom. I swear, when I was out here with my buddy, we had to go around, and the actors needed Boston accents, so we were recording. But I swear, like, she doesn't even try to like make it thick. Like, I mean, she's like 60, but her accent is so thick. Like Marbles is, I never heard it. Like, I've heard Marbles with like that twist a little bit, but it's really like, and I was like, yeah, exactly. It was great. So anyway, but yeah.
I'm glad you came tonight. Great stories, you and Kevin. You guys just
Thank you. Yes.
Just get up there and tell stories, right?
Yeah, I was sure to tell stories about that, about all the stuff I sort of talked about, but maybe a little more detail.
Okay.
Like I was out here for like 3 months. There's a couple stories I have that I want to tell tonight from when I was out here in Boston. Like, I spent a couple months when Ben was shooting Gone Baby Gone. I came out here and I was working on helping out and stuff.
With Ben Affleck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I wasn't shooting a movie. I wasn't doing much. I was hanging out with him.
Did you like the town?
I did.
I loved it.
I did. It was awesome. I thought it was great.
Yeah.
So
stories about hanging out with Ben Affleck.
Well, coming out, well, when I was out here, there's some stories, not really about hanging out with Ben, but I was out here for 2 months or so with him, but stuff went on, like I'd have to go on Facebook and like chat with girls and meet them in the park. So I have some stories. And then there was a time I came out for the Boston Yankees game, and that's a good story.
Okay.
But anyway, I want to give them that's sort of further.
That's right.
But it's stuff like that. It's sort of about being sober, about getting messed up, and it's nice. Like, there's it's nice because it sort of helps me, because we get a lot of feedback on Twitter and stuff like that. And, like, it's really nice, like, when I tell stories about, like, the Christmas thing and this and that, and people will write back, oh, my brother had, has been messed up for 3 years, and I had him listen to your podcast, and it inspired him to go to rehab, and now he has 6 months clean.
That's a nice person. I'm going to tell my kids
really nice.
That Christmas story. I'm going to tell my kids the bucket of piss.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but you tell you don't take the garbage out. This is how your life's going to turn out.
Exactly.
All right? You're not in bed by 10:30.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for
You're
coming
the
by,
best,
man. Enjoy the weekend, and go see Jay and Kevin Smith tonight.
What up, Jay? How you doing, man? What's up, man? How you doing?
Jay's on the Bob, at the Grove. Hey, man, I want to ask you real quick. Do you remember the first line of Mallrats? Have you seen Mallrats? I think a long time ago. He doesn't remember. The camera reminds him of it. I'll tell you. He's like, my cousin Walter got a gerbil stuck up in his... Remember the first line from Volcano? Yeah, it was me. Remember the first line of the whole movie? Hey, good for you. Oh.
It's 9 a.m. Temperature is 72 degrees.
You're the first thing on Mallrats? No. I was like, well, your cred went way up. so much for your time, bro. Pleasure to meet you, man.